Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I am going to name a few things and let's see who can guess what the topic is. I've jotted them down so I can try not to miss anything, and at the end of the video I can reveal. I can't talk, it's probably because I fell asleep. I'll reveal what the topic is of what I'm talking about. So with that, let's get started. How about getting a new job? Because your job you're either unhappy with, you don't make enough money, your hours are too long, you don't get enough hours, things like that. Eat less and eat more healthy. Learn how to cook, maybe take a cooking class or watch cooking on YouTube. I'm sure there's plenty of videos how to cook more healthy than what you do now. You probably don't cook, or you don't cook as healthy or eat as healthy as you could. That's something to think about. Or have your mom cook for you. Or your dad. Okay, fine, I'll go both ways. Have one of your kids cook for you. They probably cook pretty good. Anyway, drink less. And I'm not just talking alcohol. Drink, yes, more water. Our water here is crappy, so we got one of those big jugs from Walmart and a stand, and it costed us under 40 bucks. And a refill, I believe, is $2.50. So then you don't get all that crap that's in whatever water you're drinking. And it tastes good. It tastes like water, not like sewer. I'm going to move my camera back and hope it doesn't fall over. So, just drink less garbage, if that makes any sense. Spend less. Spend less on things you don't need and try to save up, which leads to the next one of travel or take a vacation to relax. And I wouldn't know what that is, but it's on my list, so I gotta talk about it. Spend less on what goes along with the last one, like energy drinks and chocolate bars, all that good stuff. This is all, I think a doctor wrote this or something. Let me see. Save money. Try to save money by spending less. See, they kind of tie together. Instead of buying that pizza and having it delivered, pick it up on your way home from work. We don't have that privilege, but I'm just brainstorming here. So try to, go to a secondhand store. These days they have some pretty good stuff for home decorating and clothes and housewares and things like that. I'm always surprised by what I find, and I usually don't like those shops. I used to call them cootie shops. But anyway, toxic friends, kick them to the curb. Your friend Bob, who's always got to borrow 20 bucks until payday, probably because he drinks too much, or he gets delivered pizza. But try to get rid of toxic friends, because all they're doing is bringing you down, and they're not good for your mental health. And when your mental health is not good, your physical health is not good. So get rid of toxic friends. 86 them. go to the doctor more often. Not because you have a hemorrhoid, not because you have a sliver in your big toe, and not because you have a sore throat, but yearly checkups that can be preventative. I told you I can't talk, but I'm trying real hard. The health preventatives that you're supposed to go to. I hate going to them too, but the thing is that I go to them and I don't know how I come out just perfect. I don't look around the room. Who am I talking about? I don't know. But I had blood work done 2 times in 2 weeks and they came back perfect. And I don't know how I pulled that off. I don't really eat red meat. I really don't eat meat. I don't like meat. I like fish, but mostly it's pasta and things like that. I'm not saying become a vegetarian unless you want to, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, cut down on some of the, chips. You can still have them, just don't eat the whole bag. I've been known to do that. But, instead of drinking soda, drink, they had seltzer water. I don't like the shit. So, maybe go back to school. Or like night school, where you go, for an hour or two to aim to get a better job, to make more money, and make less time working and more time for your family. I lost myself. And family, try to spend more time with your family versus in front of the TV. Out in the garage. I know guys like going in the garage, but instead of just maybe say, okay, I'm going to spend this much time in the garage today and this much time, with the family. Even though family should come first because they're what keeps your head above water. I mean, who cooks for you? Who cleans for you? Who does, everything for you? Okay, so I'm assuming. Just whatever. I already said work less. Try to see where you can cut hours. But go to school. You can go to school at any age. Except like maybe 2. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm too old to worry about it. The purpose of the topic of this is, in the end, guess what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. So try to think about that, not about me being goofy. So have more fun. The thing is, you can have fun on the cheap. I got a big, last year for Christmas, I got David and I this big, it's a big bullseye. And it's a big bullseye that you throw those Velcro balls at. We haven't played it, but I got it. And he's got his PS5, and I've got my computer, so I'm a hypocrite. So what? Everybody does what they want to do, and but we used to play Uno and Yahtzee and Monopoly, and we used to play all these board games, and that's why they call them that, because we got bored. So, and we're home all the time, and it's boring, so we find ways to entertain ourselves. Get more sleep. I should talk. Oh my God. I was just about to go to bed, but I had to go take my pills, and I went to the bathroom, and then whenever I'm in the bathroom, just like in the shower, I think, and I'm like, Oh, I could do a video on this because I was thinking. So now I'm not sleeping, but I will be shortly. I've been getting more sleep, and I've been really trying to get more sleep because I'm really exhausted, and when you're exhausted, you're less productive, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm fine. I can stay up for 2 days straight and trip over every goddamn dog toy in the living room. But we got 4 dogs, and there's a lot of toys. And there's ones that are bones, and they really hurt. So, blah, 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 I know. So, and if you're alone, get a pet. You know, have a cat waiting for you when you get home from work that you can talk to. Yes, I know. Judge. But, you know, so you have something to pet and to interact with. Of course, I would say get a dog so you have something to walk, and then, you know, that's exercise and fresh air, and it's good for you. But, so I'm trying to think if there's anything that I left out. Of course, ride your bike instead of drive your car, take the bus instead of drive your car. You know, all those typical ones. I was trying to stay away from those. But, you know, when it's nice out, take a walk. When it's not, bundle your ass up and shovel the snow. Build a snowman. Make him a sassy snowman, because that's always fun. And the neighbors go crazy over that. Remind people not to eat the yellow snow. Very good tip. That's a up north tip. Because people down here in the south don't get it, I don't think. Let me see. Don't go shopping hungry. Go shopping starving. So then when you get home, this is an anomaly. Anomaly? No, that's not how you say it. You know what I mean. You go shopping, grocery shopping, and you come home and you don't know what to eat. That's just fucked up. See, well, me, so I don't eat because I have no idea what to eat. So I don't eat. I wait till like the next day, and then I'm like, yeah, what I feel like eating. What did we buy anyway? You know, we spent $300 to $400 on groceries. What did we get? You know, I've been limiting candy. I've been limiting chips, soda, things like that. He drinks Tang. I grew up on Tang. I don't think he could pay me to drink it, but he's been drinking iced tea. I drink iced coffee. I take a old milk jug or old water jug or whatever, and I empty it out, you know, clean it out, and I make 2 pitchers of coffee, put it in there, and then I buy the big carton of generic vanilla coffee creamer. Put half coffee, it's about half and half, about half coffee, half creamer, and then ice. And that's my iced coffee versus those little glass jars of Starbucks iced coffee, which are delicious but expensive. And as a treat, instead of buying a 6-pack of bottles or a 12-pack of cans, if I'm gonna buy soda, I'll buy a 2-liter bottle because usually they're way cheaper and they don't last. But you know, I'm not like depriving us of everything. I'll buy, you know, chips or, you know, here and there, but not like all junk food. I buy meat and I have the food saver, and we have a big ass 20-foot I can't think of what it is. My brain's fried. I should have saved this for tomorrow. This big ass freezer, okay? And I'll buy big portions of chicken or beef or whatever, and I'll food saver it and throw it in that freezer, and we have more than enough meat in there. And I even did fresh corn on the cob, so come December, it's almost January, come December we will have fresh sweet corn to eat when we're hungry for it. God, I'm a hot mess tonight. Hold on. I hope you guys are humored by this. I bet you people are going to click off if they haven't by now. This is just a shit show. But then I have my my pressure cookers that I use for the sweet corn. That works great. You just put it in for like 5 minutes and your corn is ready to go. You know, if 5 minutes is good enough. I make Fiesta macaroni and cheese. That's what I call it. It's my version. You just you gotta get a pressure cooker. I have 3 6-quart and 1 3-quart, and I make everything in there. I don't use my stove, and I try to convince David to use the pressure cooker, and he refuses. It's just cleaner and easier. You have less cleanup. You make everything in one pot. Sometimes, like if I'd make meat, like chicken or pork or whatever, if I could fit my ham in there, I'd fit my ham in there. I said I could cut it up in a bunch of pieces and put it in there, but I thought he was in here. I thought he was creeping. But you know, you make the meat in one pressure cooker and like the potatoes or veggies in another one. You don't have to. I mean, I've made things that are like stew. Oh my God, the other night I took chicken breasts and I cut them into one, and you could probably do this on the stove or in the oven or whatever way you fancy. But gosh, I don't think we've had a cough in a long time. I got a new camera today because I burned mine up because I guess I breathed too heavy on it or cough on it. That's got to be it. But anyway, I took chicken breasts and I cut them up into like 1-inch cubes or so, and I put them in my pressure cooker. And then I took brown rice, which I've never had brown rice, but I put that in there, and then you put like, I don't know, 3 cups or so of water, and it ended up kind of, I called it porridge because I don't know what the fuck porridge is, but it's just what I called it. And I called it chicken and rice, and it wasn't like soupy. It was like, I don't know, it was really good, but it wasn't like a stew. It was a little thicker than that, and it just was so easy, and it was so good. I've never had brown rice, and I made it with brown rice. It was so good. And back to I mean, you can get, my first pressure cooker was a Farberware, and it costed like $58 or $59 at Walmart. Or else you can get the Instant Pots. on Facebook Marketplace for between $20 and $40, and I got 3 of them from there. So I was kind of got addicted to them a little bit. So anyway, the Fiesta macaroni and cheese. You make the macaroni and cheese according to the box directions, but you add a cup and a half of water to make sure you have to have enough water, at least a cup of water, but use a cup and a half of water. You put it on for so many minutes. You add the butter and the milk and the cheese, and you mix all that up, and then you add Tostitos queso cheese. That makes, now I want that. Dang it. I don't know if the milk is any good. It was, but I don't know. I can always make some. I keep powdered milk on hand for emergencies. I knew this was sticking out, but I didn't think it was sticking out that far. Oh shit, if I would have known that, I would have fixed it a long time ago. I got my hair different today. Something different. Just so you don't know who it is. So I can be stupid and you think it's somebody else. But anyway, yeah, I make this. Once in a while to that recipe, I'll add diced ham or cubed ham. Just to add a little bit more, you know, so it has some more stuff to it. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it tonight, because I feel like I'm like out of it. It's just weird. I did a video earlier, so maybe that just sucked all the knowledge out of me. Could happen. Or my video is just sucking all the knowledge out of me. Doubt so, but could happen. But so anyway, with all that I talked about and all that I said, what do you think this topic was about and is about? You know, I guess making yourself better, you know, self-improvement, your home improvement. And I'm not talking about Tim Allen, because I love him. He's so funny. And now a lot more people left. You know, and maybe that could be improvement around the house. Just your lifestyle and getting that improved. What do you think that the topic of tonight's video? Oh my gosh, I'm falling asleep. What do you think I was talking about? The rest of your life? No. I was talking.
You got mail.
Oh, I told you I forget to turn something off. I did turn, you know, the screensaver off. That I haven't had a problem with. Forgot about my phone. So I got mail. Can't wait. Anyway, what I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted, it just pisses me off. Because, you know, I try to do things that are right. And I was supposed to go to bed 2 hours ago. Anyway, the topic that I was trying to get at was New Year's resolutions. And I know they're so cliche, and they're just so, oh God, I don't make them. I make them as I live, but I thought, you know, putting together a New Year's resolution list might be fun. Wasn't fun for me. How was it for you? It was horrible. I just couldn't get my shit straight. But, you know, try something new. Try cooking something new. Try baking something new. Try, you know, go to the movies by yourself. I would say try changing the oil in your car by yourself, but I guess it depends who you are. So, okay, here comes the train. He's gonna run me over. Please don't do me any favors. I didn't quit smoking because we smoke and that's not gonna happen. So I didn't put that on the list. This has got to be the funniest list ever. Oh my god. So I am going to bed. Have a great evening and take care. Sleep tight if you're going to bed. If you work third shift, I'm sorry.